So when installing a fireplace in a home, part of it's actually the design criteria. Whenever you put a fireplace in a modular home and you put it on a side wall, which I would call the long wall, it can't be installed at the factory because it's going to exceed shipping width. Or you just turned a 14 wide load, oversized load, into a 16 wide load simply to support the fireplace. That usually isn't cost effective. However, if the fireplace goes on the end wall of the modular, the factory will typically do that, and they will do it cantilevered. What I mean by cantilevered is it's non-weight. There is no weight bearing requirement for the foundation. So you don't have to put a jog in the foundation or put a support wall underneath of it. It'll be freestanding cantilevered because of the lumber that cantilevers into the floor structure of the house itself. The other aspects of this are you can have a corner fireplace. Most corner fireplaces are going to be on the interior of the house, and but they take up lots of space. So even though it looks really good on the design, make sure your customer understands how much floor space they're actually losing by doing a corner fireplace. In any case, in each fireplace scenario, it's where does the work take place? Most of the times, the factory at most is installing the firebox. They're building the assembly, but we're not doing masonry fireplaces. So now you have to have pipe to support it. And when I say pipe, you're going to have usually a double wall pipe, a triple wall pipe. Double wall pipe usually requires an offset from any other structure of about 6 inches. So you have a fire safety issue, to avoid a fire safety issue. You can do triple wall pipe, which allows you to have triple or zero clearance. But keep in mind, there's a large expense to this. These pipe sections will typically cost somewhere in the range of $175 to $300 for each 2 or 3 foot section. It's very expensive to have these sections and add them into the process. But when you build these on the exterior walls, the factory doesn't install the piping. So how do you do it? There are some tricks that you need to learn when you're installing these by usually leaving the outside sheathing off of that panelized fireplace assembly. So as you go up, you don't have to have somebody crawl inside of this panelized assembly for the fireplace later and install these. It really makes it difficult, if not impossible, because each one of these fireplace pipes, every so many segments, require support to the outside wall structure. And you need to do that right. You can't have unsupported, even though you might be tempted to put it in. You need to make sure you put the fireplace assembly, or the pipes in correctly, support them throughout the fireplace or panelized assembly, and then properly cover them at the exterior and interlock the top piece that's provided by the factory.